Hi, it's Dr. Gary Coleman here from Coleman Chiropractic in Point Cook. These days, most people are pretty aware of the fact that they need to live a healthier lifestyle to reduce their risks of developing those lifestyle diseases such as diabetes, heart attack, stroke, and many forms of cancer. This, for a lot of people, can be quite a daunting task, and very often it gets just put into the too hard basket. So this video today is for those of you who would like to make a change in your daily habits to help you to live a healthier lifestyle. I'm going to go through what I consider to be the 4 basic pillars of health, and I'm going to explain to you why you should be looking at these 4 basic areas to live a healthier lifestyle and become a healthier you. Welcome back. In chiropractic, it's our aim to help people live healthy and fulfilling lives. And obviously relieving aches and pains is helping with this. But if we want to achieve optimal health, it's important that we achieve not only a body that's feeling well, but also a body that's functioning well. Now, in life, there's no guarantees. But if we can do our best to fulfill and maintain these 4 pillars of health, we're going to go a long way in allowing our bodies to be as healthy as possible. Now, our first pillar is the food we put into our mouths. Now, I don't like to use the term diet because for a lot of people that has a very negative connotation, but it means developing the habits of putting in good, healthy food into our mouths every day. Now, our bodies are made up of trillions and trillions of individual cells, and every second of every day, some of those cells are dying off and deteriorating. And so we're forming new cells constantly. And the raw materials that go towards making those new healthy cells comes from the food that we're putting into our mouths. So because of this, it's imperative that we put in good, fresh, raw produce that our body knows how to deal with and knows how to use to create good, healthy cells. And this is where the old saying comes in. If you want to put garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. And you're not going to create good, healthy cells to help your body keep on functioning normally and healthily. Now, the second pillar is regular exercise. Exercise helps to pump blood through our entire system and bringing nutrients and oxygen to those trillions and trillions of cells that I mentioned before. And if those cells are receiving good, healthy nutrients and oxygen through our bloodstream, then of course they've got a much better chance of staying healthy. Exercise also helps us to use our muscles and our joints. And another old saying is use it or lose it. So you'll find if you're not using your muscles, using their range of movement and using your joint range of movement, then very quickly you'll start to find you become restricted in both of those movements. So very important to use your muscles and your joints. Now, exercise also helps to maintain a good healthy heart and lungs. And this comes back to the blood supply, obviously, to the heart muscles and the heart pumping the blood around through the lungs, but very important to a healthy, long life. When you exercise also, what it does, it helps to stimulate the good, happy chemicals in the body. And these chemicals not only make you feel good, but they help a lot with pain control and stress relief. So we can see that regular exercise is such an important part of living a healthy lifestyle. Now, the third pillar is probably one that's fairly difficult to deal with in comparison to the others. With exercise, it's just a matter of doing it, going out and doing some exercise. With diet, it's a matter of just going to the supermarket and buying the right foods, making the right choices. The third pillar is good mental attitude. And we all know what it's like to have those negative little chatterings going on in our brains. But there was a fellow many years ago that I used to do a lot of readings of, and his name was Zig Ziglar, and he said, we are what we are because of what goes into our mind. So as with diet, garbage in, garbage out. If we put good, positive information into our bodies, we're much more likely to have good mental attitude coming out. And it's important to remember that it's not necessarily what happens to us in life that's important, but it's how we respond to that. So having a good mental attitude in life is very important. The fourth pillar is having a good, sound, healthy spine and nervous system. And the reason for this is that it's your nervous system that's controlling all of those individual cells, tissues and organs around the body. And it's the function of the spine to house and protect that nervous system. So if you want your body to make the most out of all of the exercise you're going to be doing and all of the good foods that you're putting into it, then you need to have the control mechanisms there to allow these things to happen. And that's where it's important to have that healthy spine, because the healthier the spine is, the healthier the nerve system is. And the healthier the nerve system is, the healthier the body is going to function. Obviously, here today, I've only touched on those 4 pillars very briefly. And to get more information, you need to go into each one in a bit more depth. But in chiropractic, our main focus is on that health of the spine and the nervous system, because that's what's going to help you to achieve better input and better results from applying those other 3 pillars. But if you can achieve balance in those 4 pillars in your everyday life, you're going to go a long way towards achieving a much healthier and a more fulfilling life. I'm Dr. Gary Coleman from Coleman Chiropractic in Point Cook. Thanks for watching.